guys, Chris with Token Vaping. Today, this flavor review is, it's actually a little different for me. The way that this came to my attention, it was more of, every so often you come across a specific flavor line, juice line, company, brand. They always tote the vaping experience, and that's what they tried to push, as far as not so much a specific flavor or style and everything else. After trying this particular juice, I kind of understand that expression a little bit more. I was actually reached out to by this group, so this was a huge honor. I'm blessed by every company that allows me to do a review for them, but when a company reaches out and says, hey, you know, we saw you on YouTube, or we're looking for somebody who's wanting to try out a new flavor, would you be interested? You know, it makes me feel like I'm actually getting somewhere with this. And that's not to say that I don't fully enjoy, you know, every review that I've done. I am grateful and blessed for. Do not get me wrong. I am not trying to downplay any of that before that gets misunderstood. Without any of the companies willing to take a second and say, hey, you know what, we'll give you a shot, we'll see what you can do, I would not be where I'm at. And I am very honored and humbled that people who are so much more well known than I am are willing to say, hey, you know what, if you want to do a review, here you go. You know, that is a great honor. I will always be forever indebted and grateful to any company that is willing to take that chance. This particular company, you know, they just shot me out an email and they said, hey, this is who we are, this is what we're coming out with, and would you like to do a review on this for us? Obviously I said yes. You know, I did a little research on them, as far as just, you know, checking them out on Instagram. They're on Instagram, Facebook, but the company is Vape-Smith. Now if you go to their website, it's vapesmith.com. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot on the website. They're still in the process of getting all of that all together. They're relatively basically new. They just debuted this juice at ECC in California this year, 2015. So they're out of LA County in California. They're gonna be at the Vape Expo in Texas, I believe, is the next big one that they're going to be showing this line at. So they are still very new. But you know, beyond myself, I know there's some other viewers that they've reached out to, and going by some of the posts and comments that you see on Instagram, I mean, they're definitely hitting. So it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you are able to get to the conventions, you know, and you see their table. Definitely check them out. Eventually, my goal is to be able to attend one of these conventions, whether it's, you know, with a company that is wanting me to do like an on-site review, an on-site location, you know, video, or on my own. I definitely am going to try to reach one of them and, you know, hobnob and converse and meet all these great companies, all the people that have blessed me with the opportunity to do this, people that I haven't had the opportunity to meet yet, and touch base and everything else like that, just to enjoy the vaping community. That's really all it's about. So with all that said, the company, like I said, is Vape-Smith. That's their logo. It's almost kind of like a brotherhood style type, union type thing, handcrafted and hand forged. Comes with the nick level right there. The name of the flavor is called Yosh. Now, I mean, I look at it and, you know, just playing around, I look at it and it's like, oh, it's Yosh. But, you know, that's the name that they came out with, is Yosh. The cool thing about this packaging, now, this is the first time that I have ever seen this offered by a company, and I don't know if this is going to be the standard, but as of right now, I thought this was really cool. They are not playing with this. Like, they very, very, very much believe and stand behind the quality and the high end of this product. They pretty much are putting their all into this and everything about them behind this. So what they're doing is the bottles that they are sending out right now, if you can see it right there, yes, you read that right, that is a 60 milliliter bottle, not a 15, not a 30. It's a 60 milliliter bottle that they sent. That's just really, really cool. You know, it takes a big leap of faith, a big trust, to be able to say, hey, we're gonna send this out to you, you know, to help us out and let us know what you think. As you can tell by the label, it's strawberries and yogurt. Now, this is sealed. There is a plastic safety seal on this with a child safety cap. Solid glass. There is all the standard warning labels. There's the NIC level, their seal, adults only, and the ingredients are actually on the bottom part of their warning label. And then the top part, it just lists as a safety warning, California proposition. Their box repeats all of this, which is actually really cool. It gives the flavor profile, which is a strawberry infused yogurt, size of the bottle. It's a 70-30 mix. There's the adults only right there, you know, and that's basically for the American Association of Poison Control Centers, just basically saying do not drink it, you don't drink or eat it. There is also the warning label as well. The back has the ingredients with a bigger version of their logo. Now the ingredients, it's a USP grade nicotine solution, USP grade propylene glycol, US grade vegetable glycerin, and food grade natural and artificial flavorings. So now obviously they're not going to turn around and say it's all natural, but it is as clean and natural as it can possibly be for vape juices. As I said, they have taken a lot of time and effort into making this juice line. As far as I'm aware, this is their only flavor at the moment. They are talking about making more, but they have put everything that they have and they can into this, making this as high shelf, high quality as possible without it being, you know, costing you a mortgage payment to be able to afford this. As I stated, since their website is still under work, still it's not fully complete, you can purchase this. I found it at Javape, JAVAPE.com. They're selling this bottle for $24.95 per 60 ml bottle. That's a really good deal. In 3 NIC levels, a 0, 3, and a 6. Now, what makes this really cool, and this is a really good deal, so I don't know how long this is going to be, if they're going to make this permanent or not, but if it's only temporary, I'm telling you, jump on this deal. It is definitely worth it. For $24.95 plus tax, you're going to get the 60 ml bottle of Yosh. I mean, and then in the box, they provide you with a 15 milliliter unicorn bottle, so that you don't have to carry the 60 ml bottle around with you all the time. You fill this up, it's 15 milliliters, take it with you, it's good to go. It's compact, screw on tip, you know. But it doesn't stop there. And I had to actually verify this. I wasn't sure if this was a gift or specific, or if this is what they're actually providing to the public. This is what's actually really cool about this. Not only do you get the unicorn bottles, you get the 60 ml bottle, but along with it you get, I don't know if you can read that, Claptons, the Kanthol coil gauge, 26 gauge. There's a pair. They give you a pair of Clapton coils, Kanthols, or they're Clapton coils with the Kanthol wire, but they give you a set of them along with this just to try as a thank you. That's really, really awesome. I still am working on getting these put in. I will do that, and I will do a follow-up posting on this as far as with the how this vapes with the Kanthol. But I'm definitely going to show you the cloud production. Now, what I was referring to earlier about the vaping experience, vaping this, knowing or watching or reading what they are wanting this to be, and you know, the way that they describe themselves as far as, you know, the fact that they're using all of this USP grade quality control ingredients like everybody else, you know, the fact that they're putting all of their effort, all of their time, all of their focus behind this flavor, this line. When you vape it, thinking about that, you realize as you're vaping and you taste the flavor, and you feel the comfortableness and the quality of the vape, you realize this is somebody's basically life work, you know. Like every other line that's out there, like every other company, you know, the people that put the time and effort into making these for vapors like me, you know, for us to enjoy. The quality behind juice lines is getting so much better nowadays, you know, compared to what it used to be. That's why I do these reviews. That's why I try to reach out to companies that make their own juices and package them and send them out to find those better ones than what you can buy in just any store. But vaping this flavor, you basically in a way can, and like I said, when you think about what people are doing behind the scenes, what they're investing in this, the time they're investing, the money they're investing, the manpower, the hours, you know, it tends to become overwhelming to a point if you actually take a minute to understand and appreciate that. You know, most of us get up day to day and we go to work. We do our job, whether we enjoy it or not. Do our job. We come home, family, friends, whatever, you know. And most of the time, if you've had a rough day, you're grateful to be home. You don't really think about, or at least not on a regular basis, most people don't think about the impact or who they've touched throughout their job. No matter what job you do, you're always gonna, there's some way, shape, or form that you touch other people's lives, good or bad. I'm not trying to go off on a whole spiel here. But now, being on the opposite end and not being the maker of this, but instead of just trying to go, okay, done, good, yeah, it's over. You know, you want to take a moment. It's almost like you owe it to the companies. You want to take a moment to enjoy the vape itself, you know, to try to appreciate the flavor, to try to get as much out of it as possible. It's almost in a way as a sign of respect to the people who are behind this, saying, okay, you know what, I know you're slaving all the time to make this for us to enjoy, so the least I can do is actually take my time and enjoy this. And I believe that's the vaping experience that most people are trying to reach, and that's with any company. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say, I don't want to specifically try to call anybody out and say the vaping experience from this brand is so much better than all the others. I think it's just more of, as a whole, us as a vaping community, we just need to take a moment and realize that this is somebody's final project that they're trying to put out into the world because they want people to enjoy it. You know, if we're going to spend the money on it, we expect a lot. As human nature, we expect certain things when we pay for something. In the same aspect, I think we also owe it to the people who spend the time and money into making this, that we owe them a little bit as well, to try to fully appreciate and enjoy what they've done, instead of just looking at it as we just bought it and we're going to vape on it, we're good. So with that said, 56 to start with. Yosh, by Vape-Smith. It's an amazing flavor. It's an amazing flavor. I'm a big fan of strawberry flavors, and the strawberry flavor on this one is dead on. I mean, almost dead on exact of a ripe strawberry. If you take a strawberry and you know it's ripe and it's red, you know it's full of juice, you take that strawberry, you take your bite of it. That first bite, that quick little tartness kick to it, and then as the juice runs down your throat and you flavor that, right here in this bottle, right here, absolutely dead on. The yogurt part of it is just meant to be just an accent, I believe. I don't think it's meant to be as strong or overpowering as the strawberry. A lot of times when you actually eat strawberry yogurt, it does have, most of the time it tends to have more of a yogurt taste overall, and you get a bit of the flavor. And it does say strawberry infused yogurt, but the yogurt aspect of this particular juice is, it's more of a creamy undertone. I definitely, every time I've vaped on this thing, I definitely have gotten the bulk of it strawberry, which I like a lot. If you're looking for something that is more yogurt or more mellow on the strawberry, it might be a little much. I would say at least try it, though. You never know. Clouds are amazing, as you can tell right there. Again, you know, there's so many solid companies coming out. This definitely has jumped to the top of my list on a few options. For an all-day vape, absolutely, bar nothing. This is definitely something that I plan on going through this. I know I will, just because I enjoy this. Vape-Smith, if you guys make bigger bottles on a regular basis, I'm interested. Or even if not bigger bottles, I'm interested in picking up some more. It is just, there is absolutely nothing in the throat at all. No throat kick, no harshness, no nothing. I mean, and I finally figured out the other day actually how to do a proper mouth to lung hit. I've been doing it wrong, and I've had a few cloud comp people that I know actually showed me, and once I realized the difference, it opened up a whole new thing to me. But with that, I went back and retried some of the juices just to see if it made a difference in the flavor, which it does. But in some aspects, it also brings out a little bit more of a throat kick if there is one, at least for me. With this, there's absolutely none. I mean, I'm talking smooth. This is a truly mellow, comfortable vape. There is nothing, there is no overtone, undertone, hint, bite, kick, nothing that is not supposed to be there. This is just a very solid made, full flavored, smooth, creamy, if you will, vape. Cloud production is awesome. Flavor is dead on, and it's all the way through this. There's no point in it whatsoever that you lose any type of flavor in this at all. It is just a very good all-day vape, no matter what. If you like this type of flavor, I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy this one, absolutely. You get the unicorn bottle, you get a set of Clapton coils. I mean, they basically are wanting you to have the full experience to enjoy this as much as possible. I am completely blessed and honored to have had the opportunity to try this line. I wish I could go to a convention like the one in Texas to meet these people, so I can at least thank them in person. It was an honor and a great experience, if you will, to have tried this. Vape-Smith, great job on the juice, guys. If you make any more flavors and they're like this, you guys are going to have a home run every time. Check them out. Vapesmith.com. Like I said, their website's still under work a little bit. They're on Instagram, Facebook. Hit them up, like them, try them. If your shop doesn't have them, definitely suggest it. I just can't go on enough about this flavor. I appreciate it very much, Vapesmith. You guys are awesome for letting me try this. I'm honored and blessed. Vaping community, no day goes by that I'm not humbled and blessed and realize that every day that I get to keep doing this, it's because you all are allowing me the privilege and honor. So I thank you very much with all of my heart for that. tokenvaping@gmail.com. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. Like, follow, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything out there that you guys want to try. But until then, Chris for Token Vaping. Vape on, vape strong, guys. Have a good one.